Hi, I'm gonna make a very short, quick, fast video on how to make the Joey pouches. This is what I have. This is quilting cotton. It's a natural color, and flannelette or flannelette. Okay, whatever you call this. Really soft, fuzzy material, proudly sponsored by the man in my life, and the end product will be something like this. Okay, this is the I think this is the extra small size. This is small, so this I made detachable. I'm so sorry I don't have my tripod, so it's gonna be kind of a Blair Witch Project kind of video. So this is removable lining, which my flannel net okay, I can't pronounce that word. It's detachable, it's inside, and this is quilting cotton. I've already done a burn test. It's 100% cotton. I've done a few, or rather a couple, 3 medium size ones. These are different. These are one piece attached. These sew up really quickly, but apparently the carriers are saying they would rather you do it separately so that they can change the lining out. But alas, these are already done. So these are really quick sew in compared to the separate ones. But yeah, for every outer fabric, the carriers are requesting that you make an extra 2 to 3 lining that they can change out. So to start off, it will definitely make your life easier if you were to have had the pattern printed out. The pattern can be found on all the Facebook groups. I would link it below. So this is for the large pouches and medium pouches. So I've noticed that a lot of ladies are making the smaller sizes ones, so I took it upon myself to make bigger ones. Although all sizes are required, so yes, let's I'm gonna do another medium separate ones, and I'm gonna cut it. Okay, this is how I actually cheat to cut both the front and back layer faster. I folded the fabric double over, so when I cut, it would then cut the front and back pieces at the same time. I know the inner sewist will be screaming help, saying, oh no, what if you misalign the fold and it's going to be bigger front and back. Look, the animals will appreciate that you've made this and not mine. So simple, I double fold it, fold and fold again, and this will be my inner piece. So after cutting it on the double fold, let me show you. You flip it open. Ta-da! 2 layers, much faster, and of course, rotary cutter on a self-healing mat, definitely faster than scissors. Okay, when you finish cutting, you will notice that the inner piece, which is this pink one, is actually smaller and taller than the outer piece. And if you go by the pattern measurement, the finished pattern is actually much smaller, i.e. seam allowances are included inside, and the actual finish size is not rocket science, so you don't have to finish it exactly the size in exact. You can be close, and yeah, that will do. So let's move to the machine. Okay, hi, like I said, I don't have my tripod with me, so I'm trying to improvise, and I hope that you can see me this angle. So this is the outer pouch, and we're supposed to be doing a French seam. And even though the seam allowance are added, and I'm guessing it's a 1+1 seam allowance that's added, I am not about to sew 1 cm seam allowance and then trim off and then do the French seam. So they require us to do the French seam, and even though it's not required for the outer pouch, I would still do the same because it's just more uniform. Okay, let's begin. So I'm not gonna care about whether the thread colors are matching, but yeah, it's driving me crazy. Okay, French seam means that you start with the wrong sides facing each other, meaning the right side facing up. Yeah, the wrong sides meeting each other, and I like to start from the top. I would use 1/2 cm seam allowance to just do the first seam. And this is not exact science, it's all about agarration. I mean, don't agar until all over the place. So yeah, just 1/2 cm seam allowance, go 1 round first. Well, you definitely have to slow down a little bit at the curves. Under normal circumstances, at the curve, you're supposed to be pushing in the fabric, but there. Okay, so the right side is up. Now you flip the pouch over. Try and smooth it out. If you want to, you can iron the seams out nicely, but I'm just gonna like finger press it. It's like good finger exercise. So this would now be the last seam that you're gonna sew for the sides. And this for this seam I use 1 cm. I am just making sure that the seams are flat and not overlapping each other, and try not to push my finger under the presser foot. Okay, I have a seam guide on my needle plate that says 1 cm, so that helps me a lot. You can fast forward this if this bores you. Okay. And flip it back. This is your, then you're done. Okay, not quite done. Okay, so this is the exterior piece using French seam. you would do the same. Actually slightly different for the inner piece, because this is the exterior piece, which you have nice pretty seams outside, and the French seam is inside, half a cm, 1 cm. And then the next thing that you do is, I'm so sorry, I finger press everything. So to continue finishing the top part of the pouch, I finger press 1 cm from the top, and then fold it down again another cm or so, just to secure the top part of the pouch. You don't want it hanging out, fraying, and hooking onto tiny baby's claw. So you will pin it down and finish off the top seam. Okay. Yep, like I said earlier on, this is not an exact science, so I am just going to finger press it. You can iron it. It definitely might save you some time. And please remember, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be functional. And then after you fold it down twice, I do 1 cm each time. You just top stitched it. I do it about 1 mm from the top fold. Okay, the French seam for my quilting cotton is a little bit thick, so I will slow down here, nudge it a little, and fold as I go. So to repeat myself like a broken record, 1 cm down, and then again another cm. Don't worry, your finish size would be bigger than what is stated, because they added more seam allowance to the pattern. And yep, okay, we have reached the other seam. I have no idea what size needle I'm using, but meh. Always trim your threads as you go. I just got snagged. And same thing, please fast forward if it bores you. Everybody does. Okay, I've reached the end. Trim all your threads. Don't let them have any fly away. Poor babies will hook onto them. And no idea what all these nonsense threads are. Okay, so yeah, this is the exterior pouch. Give it an iron. Make sure you check that all the stray threads are cut away, and then give it a wash, because all my fabrics currently that I'm using are not pre-washed, and I have pets at home. Yep. Okay, let's let's move on to the inner pouch, which is similar, but just a little tiny bit different, and I'll show you. Okay, this is going to be my inner pouch for the jewelry pouch, and this is I can never pronounce that word properly. Flannelette. Okay, whatever. So there's two sides to it. There's a smooth side, and there's the fuzzy side. So the point is to keep the babies warm and fuzzy, so like they are, meaning I want the fuzzy side to stay inside, and so I would keep the fuzzy side now outside. I am not going to change my thread colors, which would drive me insane, but yeah, same thing. The seam allowance, it's a French seam, so I'm going to do half a cm again. Feel free to fast forward. I should have done a small pouch, so it will finish off faster, or rather finish off the video faster, but I see a lot of ladies doing the smaller ones, so I rather do a bigger one. Repeating myself, not rocket science, as long as it matched decently. I use the word decently, loosely. Any normal circumstances for my clothing, I would have unpicked this and then cry in a corner. It's definitely advisable to raise your presser foot as you go through the curves. But yeah. Okay, one of these days my finger's gonna go into the needle. Michi. Okay, then same thing as the external exterior pouch. You flip it over. Now you have already the half cm encased inside. Smooth it out with your hand. The aim is to catch that seam inside. That's why you do a smaller one, and then you finish off with a bigger one, so that loose seam will be encased. And okay, the fuzzy side is now inside, and I'm doing the 1 cm seam allowance on the outside. I wonder if I have enough bobbin thread. We would know once we start having ghost stitches. If you're curious why I use this color as my lining instead of anything darker, is because I would like the carers to be able to spot the lining when it gets dirty. Okay, I'm using my fingers to feel the seam inside, so I catch it and not miss it. I mean, it's no big deal if I miss the seam. You just repeat that part and do it again. Okay. seam overlap. Okay, the only reason why I keep saying don't let the seams overlap each other is in case there's too much of the seam overlapping and my inner seam is pushed in and I won't be able to catch it. Or not catch it, seal it in. Okay, so this is the difference between the two pouches. The inner pouch, you would finish off like that. This is it. The reason why is you don't want the babies to be catching the seams. So this is it. This is your exterior, which is my smoother side, and my fuzzy side is still inside. And then the next thing you do, which is now slightly different from the exterior, is you fold it out with the French seam sticking out. So you fold it once, fold it twice. Wow, this is the fabric that I cannot pronounce. Flannelette, and so it's making that French seam a little bit bulky. So 1 by 1 cm. I love my messy sewing machine area that has little notions lying around for me to grab. So yes, top stitch 1 mm or 2 mm to secure it, and yep, so it's the same thing. You may end the video here if you want, but I will finish it off. Fun fact, I don't know if I said it at the start of the video. The men in my life have given me authority to use his card to make this purchase. I know I shouldn't have gone out and buy more fabric. I should recycle, upcycle what I already have, but alas, 80% of my stash is not 100% cotton, and if you want to find out whether it's 100% cotton, you cut out 1 inch square of your fabric. Did I miss? I think I missed. I'll unpick it. You cut a 1 inch square of your fabric and light it on fire, baby. And if it burns well, there's a high percentage of cotton, and if it has a white black ash left behind, and that smell when it's burning smells like burning paper, and then you have struck gold. It's cotton, true and true. Okay, so this is finished. Trim away all the stray. What's that spot that I missed? So yeah, advisable to do 2 mm top stitching. Not the prettiest thing now, but okay, this is done. Okay, no tripod, so it's gonna be a bit Blair Witch project now. So this is the inner lining. This is the exterior. And you slot it in. So once you slot it in, you will realize that the inner lining is longer, it's meant to be, and what the carers will do is they will then fold it down. I can't do this with one hand, sorry. Okay, I have folded it down. Here's the external piece, the inner lining. You see how we did it. From the inside there are no seams, no exposed seams, and technically here there isn't any. You won't be able to have used the correct color thread, but no, we're not going to change the thread. And this is double folded down, and you are done. Ta-da! Fast. Okay, I forgot to add. Please go make as many as you want, as you can. Please help help the little babies. This is a medium size. It's a medium pouch that I will finish off this size. Right. Thank you.